Hi everyone, we're back on day 12, last day of the week, fifth day of the week. We're going to be doing a $2.50 mini last call bounty hyper. Decided not to start with the $1 today. So we're a bit behind for the week, about 19 behind in total. So we're hoping to show a profit for the week. What are we currently $7.24 or something, I think, behind. We're hoping to show $1 for the week. This is our last day. Doing the $2.50 with price pool 2000 guaranteed. So we're going to see if we can do it. Okay, we are beginning. Full screen. Okay, and boom. Right, first end. Let's see how we go. Zick off. Okay, we do flop top pair. We will bet. Okay. Initial razor. What does he have? It would be sad to get stacked with the overpair on the first hand. Not really worried about a call. I think we bet half pot, hopefully take it down. Now I'll check. Hope he checks. Could be a good bluffing spot for him. Okay, let's see. Oh, got a better kicker. We knew our kicker wasn't good. Just hoping he had something like king queen or king 10 or ace 9 or something like that. So, okay, first hand we do not get. Certainly looks familiar. We'll fold our fives. Oh, of course. Oh, he was chasing up and down. King jack hit. Nice. Excellent. First prize $305. Quite good at the moment. We bet something. Small pot, but we're glad for the folds, obviously. A6. We will limp again. I think, is it Shen Long? I think he was thinking of raising on the last one as well. He has got a big stack, but we don't want to run into trouble, yeah? If he is bluffing, you know. I think we fold. Gut shot on the turn. Not really what we want. King Jack offsuit. There we go. There's a good hand. That was a good hand. What's he raising with? That's a question, isn't it? Okay, we'll call the 7. Maybe Final Crusher doesn't believe Shenlong, but we are going to be careful here. We didn't believe the bet. Hopefully he doesn't have aces. That would be quite sad. Not a terrible card. We do block Jack 10. We're just going to check here. I don't know what's happening. I'm hoping the king is good. Ace 5. He had ace high, but he had the flush draw on the turn. Not flush draw on the turn. So that went well. His bet was a C bet, so and was a small one as well. So we stick in there with 2 overs. I don't think that's too bad. And we're now both starting again, so we can relax a bit. We're all gonna fold. All diamonds. So here we got that. 10-4. The blind levels are 6 minutes, so should have a bit of time. The estimated duration of this tournament is 3 hours and 10 minutes, so actually not very long. A lot of action on our left. Ooh, our backdoor straight comes in a bit there. And a low flush. And we would have hit it as well. 8. Ace 4, ace 9. Ooh, 9 on the turn. Ace of spades. We will fold. This time. 4, 5 suited. We will. Right, we flop the up and down. It's not bad, so we're either going to get value or rip the queen, one of the two. A bit half pot. Nearly went a bit overboard there. Rather ripping the queen. It is not our queen, I don't think. That's fine. A lot of value here to if we hit the up and down. 5, not really that good, but does give us an option for a set or 2 pair to add to our up and down. It's better than a king or something, unless he's in there with 8, 9, of course. No, it's too much for us to stay in there. And we're chasing. Oh, there you go, 8, 9. Huh. Set of 7s on the flop, 8, 9. You got the straight on the turn. And we would have got a set of 5s. We were beaten by both hands. Wow. Okay. Good thing we were raised off that, actually. Although I don't think we were calling either. The initial raise. But not sure. Right, we do have king 6. We bet half pot on our 6. Could call us with 2 overs. He could say, ah, you're talking nonsense. I don't really want to call this. Could be seeing some weakness here. We are going to fold. Oof, just one more. We would have had it. Yeah. Maybe we're being a bit tight. I mean, we know he could be putting us on a bit of a bluff there. Put about an eighth of our stack on that call. Could be a bit tough. It would have been okay to do it. Would have been okay to do it. Oh well. Also, yeah. Ooh. Set of 8s. Ace on the river. Wow, and he had the up and down as well. He had the up and down on the flop. Then he hits the ace. That is unpleasant for him. Yeah. Getting a lot of 10s with a weak kicker. We shall fold. Two double ups at this table, it seems. We are happy to have the 2 big 6 on our right though. Fold that one. Two, 3 now. We will fold in the cutoff. We're going to call it. Put in something. We see a flop. I don't think they'll believe we got it, but let's just put in third. Could get an 8. Could be getting called with ace high, in which case we could hit with anything. Don't believe he's hit at 10. He might have. And he's just been trapping. We don't have any hearts. He could have a heart. And yeah, if he checks, we are not betting. Now we can hope our 7's good. Could easily have been calling us with a 9 or 10. Could have a flush draw. Let's see. Oh, he hit the 5, we hit the 7. Okay. Right, so we get an okay pot with 7-4. He was chasing with an over, calling us with an over. Does reveal a bit of our play at the moment there. But we chip up nicely and that's fine. We're going to call this one with 9-8. He obviously will know that we could be doing it with 7-4. Again, doesn't know if we would have called there, but still. We don't want to be re-raised. There we go. Okay. We don't know what he's got. Saw us bet on the flop. We're going to fold. We gave it a look. Oh, we would have got the up and down on the turn. Would have seen us bet on the flop when we didn't have it. Thankfully, we got on the river. But also, I don't think anyone else hit on the flop anyway. So, okay. Call on the big blind. And we flop the up and down. Do we want to escalate it? I think we bet. Let's add some pressure. We could have 7-4, as we have just shown. We do have the up and down. So, yeah, we'll take a fold now. You know, we would have hit it, but you don't know you're going to hit it. You don't let a flush draw get there for free, I don't think. We could have checked it, but I'm happy to take the pot with a bet there anyway. It's not a problem, I don't think. You know, if he called because he didn't believe us, we would have hit the straight. We had the up and down, so okay, we will be folding that. Leave our 80 there. Okay, now we're just under starting, so that's not a problem. Still early in the beginning of this tournament. It is a bounty, so that gives us extra opportunity to make some cash. We do need to make some today. If we're going to perform well for the week. Would we have got the straight? 2 pair. Okay. 5-9. I think we're going to fold. They've seen us play some. Well, they haven't seen us with any monster hands, so on this table. We had the King Jack on the other table. So we do show up with a monster hand now. They may not be expecting it. Ooh, we were set on the river. Not too bad. 7-8, 2-3. There's an 8. There's an 8-9. Nope. Jack high. The pot. That was good. 6-3 off. We're going to fold. Ooh, big pot. Glad we're not in it. Oh, 2 pair on the turn in river. How crazy is that? Flush doesn't get there. Straight doesn't get there. Jack 7 on the flush draw. Queen 7 with middle pair. We would have beaten with 3-6, but only on the river. Well, we've only beaten Mendes. We will fold our 10-6 off. Does call. King's happy. Could have a king. Either one of them could have a king. If you have a set, you're hoping someone has a king. Could be on a flush draw. Yep, on a flush draw. Queen high wins. That was quite a big pot for queen high. But he did have a flush draw. We're going to call this one. Fold, fold, fold. Call under the gun. Whatever we got. Right, we are not going to win with that one. Because we're not going to be in the pot any more than we already are. Wow. Is he thinking about it? Maybe just taking time. Oh, it's a good spot to use your time banks if you really are considering calling or folding, I suppose. Okay, we do have a short stack at the table. Not us at the moment. Will he do it again? He calls. Okay. What? We're going to be calling if there's no more raises, and we do 220 into a pot of that pot. It's not a problem for us. We are going to bet half pot. That seems good. We've hit the middle pair. We don't want to escalate the pot. You know, we could be against a few things. We've hit the 9. We'll try to get something out of it. We get re-raised. Well, the original raiser, we will fold. We're not going to play that game. He could have an overpair. Could easily get caught with an overpair. Well, we've hit the 9. Even if you hit the 10. You know, he min raised, but he could have a big hand. Get some value out of it. We will call with 3-2 suited. We do flop the straight flush draw, so that's quite pleasant. We're going to check this time. We've been doing a lot of initial raising. We're quite cool to get the straight flush. We don't hit it at the moment. Probably should bet because I don't put anyone on an ace. 3 might be good. I don't think they believe a bet though. I don't think we're betting more than pot anyway. So, and our 3 is good. We did have the wheel draw and the flush draw, so it wasn't a big pot, but we're glad to have won that. We won the flush draw. We are just going to call. So we were in there with 2-3. We're going to call that. See, we could have raised 600. We'll call 600. We will check. We do have a gut shot. We'll check again. Not happy with it. Do we bet? I think we do. Could be trapping. We'll take a chance. And we get it through. Cool. Okay. We get a nice spot there. Wasn't violent. But in the end, we went for it and we got it through, and we were back almost at starting again. So it's okay. Blinds at 200. We still have about 50 blinds, so we're going okay for now. Ooh, 10-5. Considering we've had to fold some raises that we've made and all, so We're happy to be at starting again, I think. At this stage of the tournament. Who hit the jack, if anyone? Ooh, a queen nine. He hit the nine. Or the queen nine of hearts. Okay. We're going to call this 7-4 suited. I'm going to pick a time for a sneaky hand. I think that might be more than we're willing to play in hopes to maybe hit. It's a nice one to see a flop with, but we will stack them if we do. We're going to call once with a weird hand like this. We take the chance, and we do hit 7, so that's not bad. We are happy with that. I mean, sorry, I mean, we're definitely happy with that. I just want to... Oh, call. I think we slow play that. There we go. Now we can go all in. Unless he pocket twos. 7's good. Queen 5 offsuit. Drawing dead. We took a chance with 7-4. He called our all in with Queen 5. That wasn't a good call. Oh, okay. Maybe just hoping to hit a queen or 5. Well, there's a nice place to end. I mean, to go on to break with. We've had a few where we lose the hand and our stack gets short, and then we go on to break. Yeah, we actually we just more than doubled up with 7-4. There you go. We took a chance. We called the raise of 400. Raise went quite big. We would have folded if Mendes hadn't called. Mendes called. Party's big. We take a chance. If we hit, we do well. We got flush. We could hit a straight. No one sees it coming. Not with a raise like that. With 7-4, 5-6 gives us the open ender. Flush. We could hit a low flush, which we must be careful with. And yeah, we hit it. I mean, other than a full house or something for us, we hit the 7 and we get, I think, max value. Yeah, we obviously got max value out of the queen 5. So that was a nice one. That was really a good hand. And now we're actually chip leader at the table. How's that for a turn of events? Going down a little bit, staying at sort of starting stack, a little bit lower. Played the 7-4 and got there. Yeah. 92 big blinds. Very nice. I'm not unhappy with that at all. About 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes here. I might consider making myself a cup of tea. Yeah, what a hand to go to the break with. Wow, that was really nice. That was really nice. But you see what he was raising with 2,000 chips with queen 5 offsuit. It can work. Committed to it on the flop. Yeah, we trapped. It wasn't a very scary board. Rainbow flop. Not a very connected board for the raises going in there as well. So, yeah, very glad to have won that one. I'll be back now with a cup of tea. Or maybe. Wait 8 seconds. Seem to keep doing this recently. Make tea, not boiled in time. Got to do the last part in between hands. And we were under the gun, so got you just in time. Okay, forward. Okay, slide that. On 8, 9, 7. Oh, the 7 hits. That is painful. Okay, I didn't want to miss hands. I'll be running in and out too much, so I did opt to stir my tea here. I think we're going to defend here. With our king 4. No, definitely. Out of value. Check. I'm going to just throw chips in there, I think. Be either a very good bet or a very bad bluff. Results wise, could be worth a try. Definitely folding that. Don't think he has a jack. Not to say he needs one. Could have been betting the flush draw as well. Oh, our king would have hit. I think our king was good. On the river. 7-6, he had a 6. Oh, and his king gets it. But he had the flush draw. He's stuck in there with the flush draw, hit the king. That's very nice. 7 tried, but hard to get the second nut flush draw. 2 overs. Min raise. We do have a good hand. We would be expected to apply pressure in a case like this. Maybe we should c-bet. I don't think we should just be releasing hands like this. King high. Ace high beats us. Big blind is ace high. Ooh. Well, even if we bet on the flop, we weren't getting away from that. Took a shot at applying some pressure on the turn. Didn't work, so that's fine. I gave it a go. Wow, look at Peblin. 65,000. Yeah, he's the tournament leader, it seems. We're going to call this on the button. We do miss. We'll check. He could be trapping us. We do pick up a double gutter. 8 or queen gives us a straight. But I don't think we're going to throw more money at this. Ace it's not what we would have wanted, so that's fine. So, these stacks on our left, definitely not afraid of us. Might have seen the 7-4 hand. No, we could be in there with some very odd cards. I'm going to fold this hand. Even without the raise. Two pair, top pair. Okay, it's well done. 7 hangs in there, gets rewarded. 7-6 hangs in there. Fold. We will check. See. We're not unhappy with that flop. We are against the big stack. We're going to check. Let him raise a bit or check, whatever he decides to do. Not necessarily playing very aggressively. He's only got a 30 VPIP rate. We are going to call, which should give him some worry. Especially having checked and the spade draw comes. We could be trapping. He doesn't slow down. What does he have? We're throwing away chips. We're going to do another call. Queen might be good for him. We're going to check. We could have the flush. I mean, could just be trapping. Maybe he's got ace off. Fold. He hit the queen. We're happy against king, queen, and ace, queen there. Did get there. Not really something we wanted to be raising, I don't think. Because of the size of his stack, it's going to be quite hard for us to raise him off the flop with red middle pair. So we will call with queen. No. Do hit a jack. Not the most amazing thing for us to hit the gut shot. I mean, hit the jack, we hit the gut shot. Raise him off. We've got the straight. It's nice to hit the straight, but sometimes you don't hit it. The king comes, ace comes. Maybe he's got some low number that he holds on to, and then we don't hit the straight. Just to bet it. 9-8 suited, not a bad hand. On the D, we will min raise. There we go, 100 stress folds. We get one call. We will check. Ooh, that one we will bet half pot if he doesn't. We do have the gut shot. I don't think our non-ha is good here. We'll fold. Wouldn't have hit anything. Didn't really want to pull a move there either. Could have the queen. Could have anything on there. We will fold. J-Light's also maybe got a bit of an interesting game. 7-6 hangs in there with the 7. Gets 2 pair on the river in the earlier hand. So his range Be different. 6-7, not too bad here either. Fold. Oh. Pocket tens. We'll race 1,000, shall we? Not very easy to defend necessarily post flop, but we've got to make a decent raise. Let's chase out some stuff. I don't think we're getting flattered by jacks, queens, kings, aces. It's possible. Okay. So we can play the flop with that in mind. We're out of position. Okay, we will have to bet this, I think. Half pot. We'll bet half pot. Let's put the pressure. We got the overpair. I don't see how we get away from this if he has hit a 3. I'm just going to put it all in right now. Okay, hit the 8, so we're way ahead. Only an 8 to help him now. And we actually get the 10. Great flop for 10s. He calls us having hit top pair. Maybe he thinks it's good. You know, he's beating ace king, ace queen. Anything that isn't hit the board. We're 10s. Really a great run up for us. And we hit the 10. Okay. That was another good hand, but with a really good hand. Good hand with a good hand. 1,002 into this pot. We could hit something. We don't. So we were in there for a little bit. We try to see if we hit again. We can make some good money, but we'll be backing out of this one. Stack's gotten quite nice now with this pocket tens after the just over double as we had earlier. Let's see, was he trapping? He wasn't trapping. Ace high is good. Queen 3 still got 13.6 equity. Doesn't hit. Ace high wins. Oh, we would have won with that. Oh, 2, but we're not playing that heavy. Okay, so he checked. Right. Understandably. He raised with ace high as the big stack. Ended up winning with ace high. We are the big blind now, so we can defend. Nope, you don't. That was a really nice run out for pocket tens. Okay, big pocket. Wow, in the corner. King, queen being blocked. So not. Oh, and the queen get hits. Wow, how's that? Not nice for nines. Wasn't the worst for nines, but jack, queen, king. Queen hits. The king kick it late. That was a big hand for Mendes. You got 2 people out as well. Alright, where are we now? Oh, this is a nice table. Look at this. We've got some small stacks, which can be good, can be bad. We've got one big stack, biggest other than us at the table, 25.8. Yeah, everyone plays, but I think we're more comfortable at this table than we were at the last, as far as stack sizes go. Especially after Mendes, got 2 people stacks. Went all in. Folds to us. That's interesting. Okay, well, we'll take that. We're happy with that. King 3 suited. He had just gone all in. We could call it. Do we call it? We do. We're going to call it. He did just do it, so I don't know what he's got. King high is ahead. He hits the queen. That is one of those things. We could hit an ace, and we get the wheel. Ace or king is what we need. And we hit the king. Oh, disappointing flop. Lovely hitting the king. Okay, so we were ahead, I think. So, but yeah, that was very happy to have won that one. And we got our first bounty. Even with all those big hands we had, that was our first bounty. Wow, okay, so very happy to have hit the king there. I'll make this 1,300. Just over 3 times the big blind with good hand, ace jack. And it gets folded to us, so king on there, that could have been bad for us. We'll fold this one. Folded this time. Could have called. Blind's at 500 now. We could have, gone in there. Then we would have run that risk. Was it good though? Oh, it was not good. Right, nice hand. King 7, we will limp. See what everyone else does. Definitely call that raise. Re-raise. We're going to fold because we don't know what these stacks are doing. He could now go all in, escalate it, give it a try. Okay, we wouldn't have hit anything, so that's okay for us. Let's see, what were they doing? So ace king, that makes sense. Queen 10, queen 10 ahead. Oh, queen 10, 1. Wow, full house of tens. Okay, well, queen 10 suited. He raised, no problem. Ace king, re-raised, makes it, and then yeah, he called. Ouch. Okay, this is 250. I don't think I want to call that 100 right, or that 1,000 right now. I think we'll let him have it. Oh. Been down. Ah, it was expensive as well. very quick playing happening here as well. Oh, he had a queen. Oh, and the 4 gets there. Oh, that's sad. Oh, wow. Well, they both hit the queen. It wasn't going to be easy to get him to fold that. Oh. That was crazy. Right. Queen 9, we will raise. Let's show a little bit of aggression now. Some strength. This one calls. You don't put them on an ace, they might have one there. I want to make a small bet though, because we really want them to stick around. We're on the D, so you might think we want it to look suspicious. Thankfully they fold. Yeah. Well, we would have hit our queen, which obviously would have been good, because I don't think anyone there was folding an ace. But we took the chance. Okay, 5-handed currently, we will call the 500. If we get raised, we will definitely call. If this gets called or folded. We fold the blind. Okay, 500 more. We flip the up and down. I don't like betting here because we just had this sort of play. We made a move, we got it. Could have had the ace. But you know, they may not believe that. We call, we'll check again. Could he put us on a draw? Maybe not. I don't really want to be bluffing with him. We'll fold. Oh, that's sad. Okay, the ace would have got there, we would have had the nuts. No, not the nuts. Not the nuts. We would have had a great hand. As far as we were concerned, we were all in with that. That was the nuts. King, queen, anything beating us. Possible though. Could run into some danger. But yeah, with open-ender, got a little bit expensive there, I think. We do have 39,000, so we have to make any rash plays. Okay, biggest stack folds. Let's see what we do, what everyone else does. We will raise just because we can afford it, and we've got a decent hand. We can just see what he does, you know. Alright, well, we hit the king. We'll give him a chance to bluff at it, unless he has a king. I don't think he does. We will re-raise him. He does call us. Could be on a flush draw. We'll bet half pot now. Maybe he doesn't believe us. Well, he can go all in if he likes, but we're going to check. Okay, check, so. Oh, no. Beats us by 1. We were not getting the small stack to fold that's for sure. Oh, just by 1. King 10. I think yeah. We bet for some value with the king, you know, maybe he sticks around there with an ace or something. King 10. We will now just call with a7. Sitting at just over 50 blinds now, so that's good. We will bet. We can call it a C bet. I mean, we just lumped, so not really. If he doesn't have a queen or jack, he maybe doesn't want to stay around there. Right, we make some of the chips back, that's good. 8-5 suited, we will raise. We'll have a big stack. We don't want watch Sousa doing anything drastic with us. We are going to bet this. Could be ripping an ace. Folds. See, we did raise instead of limp, so we could have an ace. We might do that with a jack here. I mean, we did it without anything, so we will fold. All right, so we got some chips back. Makes it feel a little bit better. Should have said nice hand to him when he had the king 10. But I was just dealing with it, you know. I think we're going to call this one. We do have a big stack. We don't watch Souza even in the hand, to be honest. And then we'll see what everyone else does. We'll take our chance with King Jack. You know, he is getting sort of small stacked. He's got 10 big blinds, so let's see what he's got. Okay, now we're one ahead. Okay, so that's quite nice. And if we get this, we get a nice pot as well. There's no back doors. Only a 10 helps him. Anything else is ours. And he hits the 10. Okay. Well, we did that with the king earlier, so okay. That's fine. Oh, not really happy with it. We were ahead by one. Didn't hold, but if it's going to be against anyone, we want that to be against the small stack. So we'll live. Okay, what's he got? If he hasn't got a king, probably not hanging in there. Well, then again, he might try something. We have an ace. If he hasn't paired the board and he folds, great. We have an ace of spades. Okay, that didn't work. So he might have a 10. He might know we're bluffing. I just suspect. Ooh, I don't think he has a 10. Maybe he had the king. Okay, King Jack maybe didn't hurt us as much as it seems like it hurt us. Just gotta keep playing. Make sure we play properly. But we are going to call this with 3-2 suited. I think there's a chance to have a look and see what we can do. Hopefully we don't get a shove here, because that we're not calling. Glad not to have got the shove. We pick up a gut shot. Not really what we want. I think we're just going to check this. We're going to fold this. Okay, and he gets one caller. Yeah, dangerous if you don't have the queen. Right. He doesn't have a lot to actually play with. We've got a lot to play with. Second highest stack at the table. Flush comes. Ace 9, so ace high, and 8-6. Paired on the flop, stayed in there. Okay. Right. A little sticky. Okay, we're not going to call that. Nice was that for flush draw and pair. Okay, we're going to fold 9-5 offsuit. I think people coming in now, I think just hoping to stack up. When you're coming here with 14 blinds, just over whatever. Big blinds, so yeah. Ace 2 will raise. Don't really want to get shoved, but we might call it the ace high. We won't call 9,900 though. I've been waiting to pick his moment. Wouldn't have hit anything, but I don't think we need to be gambling with half our stack now. Well, less than half, but decent portion of it. It's fine. We got time. Round levels are at 6 minutes. Oh, happy to get it folded to us. Definitely happy to get it folded to us. So people are obviously picking their spots. Now we've got pretty good aim with sevens, so yeah, we could be in the flip here. Okay, we're all in here. Flipping, or hopefully he doesn't have it overpaid. Let's see. Doesn't feel good to see that. Oh, yeah, 7. Feel good. We were hoping to be flipping. We were okay to be wrong. You know, still a big loss, but not that big. Still not nice. Nice spot for a less one to be getting tens. Could have folded it, but I mean, you got a short stack at the table. They're under pressure. Could easily be flipping. You know, you want to pick some of the spots, I think. You win them and be chipping up, but not that time. We'll fold again. Don't want the calls. Still possible our twos are good, but we'll check. We're not going to escalate things. 6 now is the straight. Flush does get there. We just hope our twos are good. 8, 8. Well, they both hit on the river. Tung Tung had the open ender on the flop. So we were ahead. We were ahead. Well, maybe not ahead, because I mean, he had 2 overs on us, so as well as the open ender. Now it feels like we're just losing a lot of chirps. So cool. We've come down quite a lot now. Maybe some bad attempted flips, but can't go the other way. Fold. I'm gonna fold. Maybe you have to be a bit more tight now. Not necessarily, but I could rather pick a better spot there. Folding again. The blind's getting quite high now. Worth it to steal the pot. Almost 2,000 in every pot before anyone bets. So it's having a go, but be expected to be called. And now we're pretty short stack now, so I'd be willing to place them all in. Decision. A6 suited, 9, 8 suited, also good hand. Good hit. 6 does hit, flush draw comes, straight draw comes, up and down. Ooh, 5 gets there. 5 hits. 9-8 worked. Wow, flush draw was not going to be good for 9-8 though. So he hits the straight. Look. Yeah, 9-8, 5. Here. I think maybe this is our shoving hand. Let's try it. We only have 3 players after us, so we just hope that they don't get in there with something better or something that wins. Do have a bounty on us that could incentivize people. Well, we would have missed, so happy with that. Keep doing that, we could chip up quickly. We will call with Queen 10. I don't know if we want to call in all in. We might. Late reg basically finishing out in 30 seconds, so we'll see. Didn't really want to be going all in under the gun with Queen 10. You could have other people willing to give it a test just before late reg. We do hit the queen. I think our queen's good, but I don't know. Don't know if I should have bet there, but you don't want to face a re-raise. Happy to get the folds. King comes, so chase off the king. Obviously, we may be repping the ace, actually, not the queen, but we had the queen, so could we call it a semi-bluff? It was checked to us. We get them off the hand. We're happy to take it. Chipped up about 2,000-3,000. We need to be chipping up. Blind's now at 1,000. We'll check with our pocket twos. They do miss. We're not going to get into multiplication right now. Nearly sit with a big stack, but we're pretty close to each other. Well, King 8 suited. I think if it gets folded, we're going to shove. Just take what we can of the pot. Hopefully not get called to something that beats us. Yeah, I'm happy to try and up the aggression right now. I don't know if I'm happy to call. You know what, we're going to call this one. We'll give it a try, otherwise we'll be short stacked and we'll just be pushing that to try and win. We are winning so far. King still ahead. Ace hits, we're happy with the ace. Our king wins. Okay, cool. We take a chance and get the double up we need. Or almost double up, but we needed those chips. Things are getting quite worrying. And it was a good hand. We were willing to go all in and possibly get called. Just glad to be called with a hand under ours, Queen 10, so that was good. It was a Queen 10. What was that hand actually? I can't remember. Okay, well. Fold. Let's fold it to the big blind. Still under folding stack. We're still under average stack. Fold this, but at the table we're second highest, so Interesting dynamic, you know. Pressure being felt. For the blinds shouldn't be so much biased though, because we got quite a few. But yeah, having 8, 9, 10 blinds at this point is not the most comfortable feeling. Calls can I give it? Okay. 4-2. Oh wow. Straight came first. Gut shot. Board pairs, but I still think we were good. He was no good. Against our 4-2. I mean that out. We'll raise it to apply a bit of pressure. We are 6-handed. Supposed to just limping. Still lose money with limping. Goes on. We want some fold equity. At least from the big blind, and we get it, which is good. Okay, we do hit middle pair. I mean bottom pair. Sorry. Oh, we get called on it. Don't really want to get called on it. I don't think the queen is. I don't think he has a queen. He might. Almost felt like we hit the wheel. All right, now I think we're just hoping our 5 is good. He might have the 7. I don't think we're bluffing him off it. Hopefully we don't get a bet. We're happy with that. He's got the 7. Oof. Well done. Well played. Well played. Well done. Hung in there. Called 1. He might have been calling all in as well. Just with the 7, you know, thinking he's got a queen, he wins. It's fine. And then he goes in and we lose with the 5. That will not be fun. But we did pair, so thought to give it a try while we were ahead, possibly ahead. Right, blinds at 1,200 now. So moving along. Fold. We are going to fold. We need to keep our chips a little bit so that we make some good bets. Straight. Queen 9 wins. Not a terrible flop for ace king either. Top pair, top kicker, straight draw. Oh, just didn't work for him that time. You know what? We're going to call this. Might seem a bit loose. We're going to call it. We don't want to get shoved. If he did, and it got folded, which I don't think it would have, then we would have called, I think. Let's see what the last one does. We call, so we do miss completely. Do we take a chance to bluff at this? Certainly not now. Okay, well, we give that up. His VPIP is only 17. We tried, we lost a few chips. We would have made quite a bit if we had hit, though. We had hit nicely. All in. For what? My queen is no good unless it's accompanied by something. Makes it good. Do we play this? We're going to use this as a shove. 210th, only 132 in the money, so we're going to take the opportunity to maybe get some chips. we get called, maybe we're flipping. Let's see how we go. We do have a bounty on the head, so okay, we do get called. Now we just hope to win it. We can win it. Jack or 9. Or 10. Jack doesn't help us now because the queen hits. So Jack, 9, 10. Otherwise, that's it for us. Man. Well, he had the ace queen. We might have got the raise through. Could have hit. Well, it was a bit of a deep run, guys. I think we tried there. We had some really good things happen for us there. Bad one with the king 9 where we hit the king. He had king 10. His kicker was better. We had the pocket 7s. I think it was a reasonable place with a big stack against small stack to go all in. He had pocket 10s. We had pocket 7s. He won. We had king jack, just beating king 10, and he hit the 10 on the river. So we tried. I think could have picked a better spot. Blind's now already at 1,400. So I mean, we decided to give it a go. He had ace queen, one of those things, and he hit as well. So that's fine. We'll try again.